Day 20. Welcome to Day 20, where we're focusing on this important principle of preparing ourselves for the long haul. This means we need to approach our ministry like we are running a marathon and must implement strategies that will help to sustain ourselves before we burn out. When it comes to this concept, we can actually learn a lot from those who train and prepare themselves for running physical marathons. I remember running an actual marathon when I was 30. It was my first, and hear me, my only marathon. Without a doubt, it was the hardest thing I have ever done in my entire life. I remember connecting with a group of friends who were experienced marathon runners. I asked if I could train with them. One day while we were training, one of the runners gave me some unexpected advice. Their main strategy in tackling the 26-mile marathon was to run and walk. Initially, I objected. I was like, that doesn't make sense. Doesn't that defeat the entire premise of a marathon? A marathon and running, you don't walk a marathon. But as my training intensified and expanded to 8 and then eventually 10 and 12 miles, I realized this strategy made a whole lot of sense. Instead of starting off sprinting the race, I needed to pace myself, thinking about the big picture, how many miles I still had to run. The run-walk strategy allowed me to set benchmarks by slowing down and recovering, and then I can actually increase my likelihood of finishing. I've come to look at our ministry journey as a marathon too. Our goal is to finish the race and not burn out before reaching the finish line. Therefore, we need to have created a strategy to stay in the race. There are a few tactics that I've discovered along my journey that have helped to sustain me for the marathon ahead. The first practice that I put in place was determining my schedule. Now, let's face it, life is full of challenges, responsibilities, distractions, life be lifing, all these things vying for your attention. So failure to be intentional about appropriating time to work on your ministry plan will quickly push your God-given vision into the background, fading before your eyes. But here's the thing, before creating a schedule, you need to be honest with yourself. What is realistic for you? Are you the type of person who thrives off of repeated daily routine and can potentially schedule 1 or 2 hours a day to work on your ministry? That's scenario 1. For others, we might want to work on our ministry daily, but it's just not possible. Maybe we're a caretaker or have a very demanding job, or it's entirely unreasonable to even think that you can set a time aside regularly for your ministry because of family obligations. If that is you, instead of feeling bad about it, make a plan that's more realistic for you. Just like my experience in the marathon, you might want to employ the run-walk strategy, incorporating a cadence of short sprints, such as weekend intensives or a 4-hour block once or twice a week. When you schedule that block of time to work on your ministry, you completely focus on the task at hand. That way, you don't pressure yourself to revisit working on your ministry until the next scheduled time. The key to the run-walk strategy is not to allow too much time to pass in between your runs. To ensure you're making consistent progress, I typically recommend that you allot time to work on your ministry at least once a week. Whatever time you schedule to work on it, follow through with your commitment. Hebrews 12:1 encourages us by saying, "Therefore, we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses. Let us throw off everything that hinders and the sins that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us." This scripture reminds us to persevere in our journey and to be mindful of the things that can hinder our progress. As we reflect on today's devotion, consider the following questions and write your answers in your journal. Question number 1. What realistic schedule can you create to ensure consistent progress in your ministry without burning out? Do you think you would be more successful working on your ministry daily, or would you be better off doing the run-walk strategy? Question number 2. How many hours a week do you decide to work on your ministry? Write the times you're going to do it in your calendar. Now, be sure to share what you wrote with your accountability partner today. And if you would like to do further study on how to organize your time for ministry, turn to Chapter 8 in the Sister Start Your Ministry book and workbook. As we prepare to conclude our time together today, I invite you to repeat the following over yourself. I am committed to running my ministry marathon with perseverance and wisdom, trusting God to sustain me. One more time. I am committed to running my ministry marathon with perseverance and wisdom, trusting God to sustain me. That is it for our time together today, sister. You go ahead and mark out your schedule. You create your plan of action so you can finish this race that God put before you. And then we'll be checking in again for day 21 tomorrow. Hey sis, I hope you were encouraged by today's message. And if you were, I'm inviting you to take your next step of faith by downloading my free Ministry Launch Starter Kit that's going to help you not only start, but grow your ministry. You can get this kit at sisterstartyourministry.com. Again, that is sisterstartyourministry.com.